The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it to the right side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently. And
caught way downfield for a huge gain. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Ball handed off. Making people miss. Physical running fights off the defender. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. He hands it off from the gun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. The Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Let's go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there.
First down here for this offense. On the run, it's Singleton. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Throws a rocket toward the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. a huge gain puts him in great scoring position. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Testing the right side here. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with it.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. The Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Close to the tight end. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice...
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. They stop it. Six-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And now the running back's got it again. A change of direction. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the beatdown. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And that gain will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Penn State. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defense...
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now from the pistol formation. He's going to hand this off. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it here. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Trying to find some room. It's Allen. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. It seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's...
Touchdown, Penn State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Fights through the tackler. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And there's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. The spin move. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense. And
got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Penn State. And the beatdown continues.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust. And
well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. You stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Nittany Lions are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw to the left. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect...
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. No. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it with the draw play. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Man, on your own side.
First down here for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Fights through a tackle. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Running play called on 3rd and short. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. He's got Ruud looking for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Oh, what a move. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking for 6. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on fourth down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy is showing you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And looking for a big play here. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
But when you play cover 3, you leave your corners essentially.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he fires the football to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They'll run the option. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very... It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the Nittany Lions move into the red zone. Try to run it with the option. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And this one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. And the running back takes the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. They've got him down out near the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
On the run, it's Singleton. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down and 10. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run it. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen. Good effort.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The back's got it. Jukes to get free.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down. every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball in.
Touchdown, Penn State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Trying to find room. It's Singleton. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Hand off to the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll run it here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. They call the counter play here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Nittany Lions line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And bulldozing his way through. Touchdown, Penn State. And the route is on. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the handoff on a counter. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. 1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the beatdown continues.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Handoff running right. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gain all the way to the 28.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. And it's second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Fighting off the tackler. Touchdown, Penn State. And this one is getting ugly. The back was not going to be denied there. It's a red zone rushing touchdown.
Chris, as you know, when you get down in this red zone, you're most likely going to have to break a few more tackles because everything becomes so much more condensed. That's exactly what happened here. That's a great touchdown.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Gives it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops it just short of that first down marker. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks and the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Breaks loose at the 40. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. A handoff to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Back in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Lets it fly to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a...
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Fleming. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. A completion makes it second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Looking for some space. It's Singleton. Big stiff arm, and he breaks free. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Important second down play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third down, it's a handoff. And they pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards. And here he gets the...
Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Finds room at the 30. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow...
We'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, Chris, what a hit.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff. Heads to the right. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That's the spin move. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They'll try the option play here. Big spin on the run. And tackled after a small pickup there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they pick up the 1st down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Now the 1st snap in the red zone on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Breaking tackles. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Offense operating from the pistol. Here's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Incomplete, almost had his second interception of the game. It's going to bring up a third down play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. Launching it downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Caught near the sticks. It's Fleming. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires this one deep middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back from the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Singleton. Fights off a defender. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off. It's nice positive yards.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's caught downfield. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Backpedals and lofts it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Throws a stiff arm. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. Trying to run it. It's Allen. Runs through the defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The offense now operating in empty. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense really clicking here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Quarterback looks down.
First down here for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's...
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds. The clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Fighting off the defender. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That run sets up a critical third down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
You know, if I'm the...
Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.